Okay, hello guys, you hear me? Hello? Somehow it's still quite small. I don't know why somehow it's still quite small. Hello? You hear me? I'm trying to fix it to be higher. Somehow the micro is quite small though. I don't know why. Okay, I think it should be better. Somehow I'm not so sure. Hopefully it should be better. Hopefully it should be better. Okay guys, so simply today I just use my account wonderful time to play some Blitz and bullet games. I'm trying to practice a little bit. In 2 days we're gonna try the sub Sunday, and then we're gonna start the demo. We're gonna try and draw demo in 3 days. So today's simply trying to play some Blitz and bully games with this account. I really want to, but I just don't know if I have any players right now to play. For some reasons I don't see any strong players online right now. Once again. Okay, now I get to play this guy. Okay, now the first match is getting soupy, guys. I think you guys know this. You guys must know this guy because he played a very great move against Carson. Okay, in this line, F4, let's play slowly. E3 to C1. I'm trying to play very safe lifers in the first game. Don't want to go for something so tense and so crazy. Bishop D3, let's go for this. If you guys cannot hear me or something happens, so please tell me. Okay, knight a5, so you want to jump to c4, of course. Then we can castle first and see what happens. I need to, unless I need to control both of these squares. Both of those need to be in protection. Like I want to play c4, I want to play e4, actually c4 should be better. c4 should be better, of course. Should be better some way. Rook 8, I guess I may try and play c4. Or simply rook a b1. He may play knight a4, so let's play maybe c4. Things are not entirely clear. Let's play c4, I guess. There might be some kind of, I don't know. What is he playing? Okay, let's take in c4 first. He may play queen d5 or knight d5, which may happen, maybe. Okay, knight d5, I guess. Bishop g3, of course, we cannot change the bishops. b1 and rook c1. Time for some development. And then the pawn center may tell us in the near future. Hello, Golos. How are you? Okay, this pawn is a little weak. Rook c8, of course, is weak to e4. Things aren't entirely clear. I think the other thing that is clear that I am having some kind of time advantage. Queen c6 is what I want to play right now. Exchange. Queen c5, rook b6 might be not what I want to do. Okay, let's look and see fast what happens. Like he play this up, bishop c7. He play b4. That may be stronger than I thought. There was a nice c3 move, which is really annoying. Really annoying. It's like h3. Up and up the way for my king to run in the future. Hello, Hamed, nice to see you. Thanks, I'm fine. Actually, he played knight c3 and my lot is changed 3 to knight 4. Ah, queen c7, no, still lost the change. Let's take this pawn. Don't know why he sacrificed that, but okay, I see the pawn, I take it. Rook a2, now it might become a little bit dangerous. Okay, now forcing exchange queens. Now the queens need to be disappear from the board. These pawns are quite weak, I think, so right now I may try and attack it by attacking this knight first. My voice is low? Really? Hello? Should better? That was quite strange though. Hello? Okay, time to focus on the game first, unless I don't want to lose this. Okay, 3 pawns, let's take it. b3, rook c5 maybe. Okay, rook c5 of course. And somehow the mid level is low, I don't know. Yeah, I see it as well. Okay, let me finish this game first. And now I'm 2 pawns up. Must win this one, of course. This is a must-win games for sure. Texan maybe g4 and king d4. King e4 maybe in f5. Okay, I can play c6, so I have no problem whatsoever. c7, king e4, f5, okay, f6 maybe. Actually, I don't see the way to win, so I need to be careful a bit. Let's play this. I don't know what I'm doing. c5, what is this? I'm running up a freaking winning position. Okay, let's finish this game first before trying to change settings. Let's go with this. Of course I'm winning. This is quite typical, of course. Okay, 1 minute, 1 second. Okay, let me try to fix my voice. Somehow it is quite smaller than normally. Yeah, understandable. Okay. Hello. Yeah, it is quite small actually. Okay, yeah, that is quite small for some reasons. I don't know. Okay, let's make it become a little bit. Okay, thanks number 1 for follow, really appreciate it. Yeah, but the micro is quite small for some reasons. I'd only get higher when I speak too close to this microphone like this. Now, is it better right now? I'm trying to fix stuff before continue playing. Hello, is it better? Yeah, somehow the audio is quite small for some reasons. I don't know why. I don't know why. That was a bit strange. Okay, it's better. I hope for that. Somehow I think it is only can be better when I sit too close to the microphone like this. Or maybe I was speaking too small, not so sure. But okay, the first game I win. I win the first game. Rematch? Rematch. Oh no, he's not here anymore. Okay, so by the way, before we go, so I think let's show you how how the chess.com server has been right now. Okay, right here. Yeah, that is so I think very less players. Somehow not many players online at this time of the day. That was quite insane. Let's try get this guy, and this guy is not accepting challenges. So there's only Chesra and this guy and Has. Maybe invite Has for some games. It's gonna be nice. The thing that always is quite hard recently is trying to get strong players to play at this time of the day. Maybe get this guy to okay. This guy blocked me. Oh, somehow I don't know why. Like people block me a lot of times recently. Something I see 2 or 3 players block me, but I don't know any reasons why. That's crazy. Okay, thanks. Okay, I'm trying to make it. Okay, yeah, it is quite small for some reasons. Okay, should better? Hello? I'm trying to make it better. Okay, now it is even so high, I guess. Hello? Hello? Okay, yeah, that should be better. Okay. So I'm trying to raise up the volume a bit, and now I think it's getting even to. If it getting too loud, please tell me. Yeah. Okay. So let's move the macro away for a bit. Okay, done with that. Right now, the thing you need to do is trying to get the players to play, which is not so easy. Maybe asking Operin for some games. Okay, now I get play Operin. A very strong players who has won the Terra Tuesday for I think 1 time. So need to be real careful for the game. Yeah, thanks for that. I will try my best. Actually, I do not rate my chances so high. I think my chance is only in the title arena with the bullet session. In the blitz session, somehow it might not be so easy for me to get some choice. So I think I won't rate my choice so high. But let's try see what happens. Maybe try and play my best. And by the way, the tournament was played on something like 2 a.m. in my country. 2 a.m. in my country. So I'm not sure if I can stay awake for the time of the day. Okay, need to be careful. Of course, Operin is strong players, very strong players. I'm playing this, maybe, I'm not sure. Hello Zita, nice to see you. Best chances, I guess that Firuja maybe. Or if Kansen may join, so of course he had the best chances to win. What am I doing in the opening? Somehow now my piece is very passive. Yeah, it looks so passive. So passive. Knife 1 looks really stupid. But without that move I don't know what to play. Yeah, hello guys and good morning. Yeah, even Artemiev as well. Yeah, I forget about him actually. So the 3 players I think have the best chances to win is Carson, Firuja and Artemiev. Actually, if Carson joins, so he may have some chances. But that actually depends to him. I think the last time he only played for something like 2 or 3 games. 2 or 3 games. So that's gonna be the different things. Okay, this line needs to be relocated, but where? Maybe I need 2 v3 like this? And this guy is strong. Okay, at least he don't have this. Okay, now bishop f7. What a second. Yes, it is. I see 4 winning this. Oops, this is very beautiful in tactics. And 96, of course, 96. Yeah, let's flip it to the knight. Yeah, take to the knight, takes a lot of sense. And 6 here, and queen d2. Getting over this up and file, and queen d6, of course. Okay, you want to play this. So queen f4 maybe. I should win this one. I should win this one. Okay, now I see I'm having a really good position. He may play b5, I can a5 maybe. Okay, now I need 1 win and I will need this win. And 1 more to make it 3000. Yes, it is. Like queen d7. I forget about this. This is queen d1. Okay, now I need to change queens, which is I don't want to play that, but that is his maslip, I think. Guide over maslips. Let's take it. I don't know. To tell you guys, actually, like Firouzja, he can try to berserk and win every games. The thing is, like how Danya trying to describe Firouzja is that he played 30 seconds like computer. So it's gonna be very hard for any players to meet Firouzja. You too, of course. Let's play faster. King d2 and king d1. Now I'm winning pawn. Somehow my pieces are a bit passive, but okay, okay. Knight and c1 maybe. Maybe g4. Let's play this. Time to try for some guard activities. Knight d4. What I'm doing. Hard to understand and actually hard to make clear what I'm doing right now. Absolutely winning position, and now I am converting to somehow a draw one. Unacceptable. Okay, at least I can unlock this one. At least. Okay, now time to try and flag him. Flying times, guys. Flying times. We're taking e3, I believe. Yes, it is. Shitty. Can you 3 again? Right, we can d4. Okay, things are coming to very close right now. What should I do? I don't know. I'm gonna take a draw right here. I guess I should take a draw. That's crazy. Of course he can win this. Of course he can win this. I don't know why I played this. Yes, I am Danya Hassan Firouzja emote. That emote is quite nice. Actually, sometimes they play each other. But for some reasons, Firouzja always online in something like, yeah, something like 11 PM in my country. The time that I'm going to sleep. No more. Please, no more. Crazy. Only one games. That was strange. Maybe as hands for some Blitz game for the bullet games, or maybe as without Corollas for some other more 3 minutes. Oh, that converting is bad. Yeah, hands is online. I see hands, and now I'm trying asking him for some 30-second games. That is. You can see how hard it is to get a player at this time of the day. Okay, now Han is offline already. Wow. You simply see how hard it is to get a player to play at this time. Like somehow maybe they are something like they're trying to learn chess for themselves, or simply they are doing other stuff. I'm not so sure, but it seems to be. Yeah, I tell you guys. Actually, like you berserk. Actually, like if I berserk, I can win some guys something like 2500. But if I berserk against somebody who is 2500, I'm simply losing. I mean, simply losing. I mean, sorry. That is the thing happening. But Firoja can even berserk against the 2700 and still winning. No, it's just losing. Yeah, losing. Okay, one more games. Okay, finally. Wait for this for so long time. See from me. Okay, let's try and come back to just play. At least right now I got somebody to play, so I don't think I need something to complain. H3, of course, H3. Yeah, okay, and E4. That is kind of normal theory. Okay, play this. Okay, takes maybe. I might want to play E5. He may want to play E5. I want to play Queen C7, but Queen F4 here, Knight B5 simply not so good for me. I might go Queen A5. It's the worth considering. Let's play this as a sure. Oops! And once again, I forget the such. Okay, I swear I will try to do it after this game maybe. Such. D6. This guy is very strong, so I need to be really careful. And he was faster than me as well. He is a streamer as well too. I don't know if you might know him, but he's a streamer as well. Gorilla. No. I mean the such emote on BTTW, which I may try to have it in some minutes. He want to play G4, of course. He want to play G4. And thanks Spinole for coming here. If I said something really bad, so please tell me so I can fix that. I know he want to play. Okay, let's play this. I think it's forcing. E5, what I'm thinking about. What I'm thinking. Shit. I just care about my bishop on h5 and then I forget about his main threat. Ah, crazy. Here I am Mazers for coming here. Okay, that is freaking bad. Freaking bad. What do I do? What do I just do? Unacceptable. Okay, let's be careful. Let's try to. Hello, Dovdi. Yes, they forgot to add the emote. Actually, that was of course my fault. I may try and fix that when finish this game, maybe. Good search. Yes, search. Yes. That word was hard to speak. Okay, so I think like let's make it easier somehow. Okay, let's try to focus on the game first. I want to Sunder's it. I don't want to let this one. That was so crazy, and I need to blame myself for missing a very easy tactics. Actually, it shouldn't be called tactics because it is so easy. So easy. Let's try and keep on playing. If we don't try, so the chance of swinging is 0, but if we're trying, so at least with some chances. At least with some chances if we're still trying. This is getting bad. Okay, at least I think I can still play on. Keep to no. Okay, he doesn't fall for that tricks. Yes, he fall for that tricks. Finally. Waited for this for so long time. Yes, it is. Finally, he fell for this. You can see that I managed to swing those, although I got a freaking last position, and now I'm completely winning. This guy is tricky. This guy is tricky. And now I'm not winning yet. That is crazy. What? I'm even losing. Downtime. Okay, maybe draws again. Draws again. Crazy. Shit. Somehow I got a 2 worst position. Managed to swing those him, and then downtime and cannot convert it. That was crazy. Yeah, I'm saying losing. Yeah, of course with TTW. Okay, here it is. Let's trying to get a such. Okay, first of all, let's try to see my emotes first. Where is my emotes? Okay, but let's try to stream browser first. I'm trying to see where is my. Okay, here it is. So here is 13 that I have. So now I need to get 2 more. So now first of all, let's get such. Okay, no of this. So town gets share mods and such here. Here is it, right? Actually, there are a lot of such here. So what should be the correct one? Okay, nothing so careful. Yeah, which one should I try to use? Oops, thanks. It's a 12 win for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay, a lot of such here. So which one? No thanks right now. No thanks. I'm trying to play some Blitz and Bullet games, and if you want to play me, so please sub me, and we want to play Sub Sunday. Yeah, a lot of subs here. I mean, a lot of such here. So which one should I use? Just don't know which one should be the correct one. Another thing which looks quite the same for some reason. I think it should be it, right? The one on the second. Okay, let's use this setting. Let's use this. Okay, at the channel. Done it. Okay, now I'm trying to ask Hikaru for the game. Okay, that looks good, I think. That looks good. That work for you? I think you need to refresh the site or refresh the channel, not so sure. No, not yet. Okay, Hikaru, please accept the games. Now only 2 players left. Somehow it is quite hard to get players recently at this time of the day. Okay, some coffee times. Okay. That's a nice idea. That is a nice idea. This stream wanna last for something like more than 2 hours, so getting something to eat is something like really recommended. Okay, recently what should I do? You can see I tried all my best, trying everything to get players to play. Thanks DJ Day for the follow. I appreciate it as well. Let's come back to the browser streaming. At least till I can get players to play. I like the other platform, but I wanted to show you how hard it is to get players, and the number of players are online right now for me to invite to a game. It's not many, of course. All of you guys are on playing. Okay, while waiting, I think you need to do some puzzle rush maybe. While waiting. Just wanna have some Blitz games or some bullet games to play. Maybe Blitz game I think the best. Trying to practice for the arena title. Okay, that doesn't seem to work. Let's try to play puzzle rush first. I think we can wait, or if someone accepts, I will know and we'll come back to play. Okay, now come to puzzles. Let's do 3 minutes first. I think something, I don't know how Hans can get to something like 50. For me, so 45 or something like that. It's gonna be real so good. 49 is my best of all time, but it has been quite a long time. You see that for me, yeah, it's something like August 26, which is something like approximately 1 year ago. Only 49 and 46, but a lot of 49 and 48, but a lot of 46. Yeah, that is my leaderboard, which is of course not good enough. Okay, let's try to play one and trying to see how far I can reach. Here and here, cross tech mid, and I'm sure E3, mid G2, mid B7, mid here and drop D1, and text. Actually, if you want to get higher at this, so you need to be lucky. Like you meet some position which only requires 1 move like that. If you miss some problems with something like 3 or 4 moves, a lot of times simply it will cost you some time to play until the end. That's where it will take a lot of time to reach to, and now mid here. Queen a6 is mid, of course it is, and now rook f8, and rook a6 and here, rook g1, okay, rook g3. Another thing you need to do is trying to make it a little bit slow, but you need to ensure that you get correct all everything. You want to make it correct by every problems. You don't want to make wrong ones so early. Okay, what should I do? I don't see the way to win right now such. F4 maybe F4, yeah. That's quite a long time for me to figure it out. It's not good enough. Yeah, that one will cost a long time, which is not so favorable if we want to get higher. King f7 and rook s6, queen d1 bishop d4, knight to f6 and rook h1, knight e4. What is this? Simply takes an h3. Takes and rook d8 simply. Takes and knight f8 and knight d7. Takes of course and f4. Simply a drawn. Simply a drawn. Rook c1 and queen g1 seems to be the way to go. Like to move? I guess I'll take f2 simply. Just an f3 with the rooks. I want to take this. Yes, it is. Should be played. Takes and queen g4 back. Okay, f5 again. 40. Okay, now I want to play queen to f6. Of course, it works. This here and queen h8. Rook c6 looks favorable, and queen c8. Okay, now what should I do? Maybe queen b8, rook f8 maybe, and rook f7. Oh no! No, no, no! 43 only. Yeah, Hans has got something like 3 minutes, and Hans gets something like 51, I think. 51 or 52, I can see that. Okay, let's try to check the. Oh, okay, here, so Hans is 52, so best of Hans is 52. And you see that something like get to 50 is so crazy. Like only 14 people get 15 or more, and all of them get 49. And I stand above Hikaru. You see here. Yeah, 68 is something so crazy. But the thing I must say that somehow it is inhuman. But Jimmy's and Spicy Caterpillar who's Ray Robson is already inhuman. So okay, yeah, Jimmy's. This guy and Ray Robson have, I think, they fight for the final of the puzzle battle championship, and very tight one. And this guy is legendary in Puzzle Rush. Okay, come back to see any players left? No. Not any side of any more players to play. Let's try to ask for some very far one to play. I'm not so sure. Really? You open leaderboard, but now you need to go all, yeah, like this, all. So this is the on-time leaderboard, and I was on number 23 now. Yeah, 23 with MVL, with Dania, with Hikaru, with a lot of guys. Even Firuja got 38. It is 5 minutes. Hello, Josh. Good to see you. Let's give shout out to Josh. Yeah, Josh is a GM in US who like to stream, who like the full stream, and who also loves to play tenants. Yeah, please give him a shout out and please watch him. Yeah, he sometimes stream on his channel trying to analyze some very interesting games and always doing some puzzles. So be sure to watch him. Well, maybe one more, I guess. Maybe one more. I want to play some games, but how can I play with this list of players? How can I play? Yeah, the full stream, yeah, the tennis racket. Very, very suitable right here. One more. Queen g2, rook h8 and mid h7. Queen g3 maybe the way, queen e1, queen c2, knight d3, queen f2, bishop d3 like this, and bishop c2. Actually for me I think get something like even more than 45 is so great. I don't think I can get better. I think that I can be fastest hands, but somehow the chess.com puzzles is taking so long time to loading. So that's why I am a little bit slower, I believe. Should be 6 and d7. c5 rook d8, I don't know. Should I say 2? Rook b7, should be 4. Knight is h5, I want to play this, it should be h4. g5, this should be strap. Queen f6, of course. Queen f7, bishop h6. Okay, here's beautiful mid. Queen f3, knight d4, c2. Okay, now what I want to play, I want to play this, it seems to be knight d5, of course, and knight c7, knight e8. Queen g6 seems to be the winning one. Okay, queen touch some play right here and bishop f6. Touch this. Okay, queen e6 seems to be the way to win. No, queen b7. Ah, shitty. I don't feel good about that. Quite strange. Oh shit. Oh, that is mouse lips. That is a mouse lips. Making noise? No one, I think no one making noise. Actually, only me making noise right here. Knight 4, queen f7, touch back, and queen d4, queen d1, and queen e2. Okay, one more, only one more. And then if there are no ones, I may try and do survival one. It might be much more fun to do survival. Actually, not much more fun, but it's gonna be more practice, and you guys can do together with me. I want to play a game, but really hard to play when there are not many players to play right now. G4, touch f7, of course. Rook g2 and rook a2 like this. Queen f4 and rook c1. It seems to be fairly it is. I'm sure rook c1 like that and b7. Only way to play. Rook c1, yes it is. Rook c8. Let's b5. Yeah, queen a5, d4. a6, that is strange a little bit. a7. I'm going to defend this pawn from promoting. Queen h4, rook g3. What is this? When the queen e6, yeah, okay, should be better, should be winning. Okay, now knight 5 seems to be the way, but which knight? I think both of knights are winning. Both of the knights. I don't see a difference at all. I don't see any difference, sadly. That was crazy. This one I'm doing so slow, and yeah, so slow, so bad as well. Queen f7 and touch and bishop g5. Queen d2, yeah, should be definitely. Okay, of course I know that I'm stuck with this, so let's try to get at least for this 36. I think 36 makes sense. Yeah, okay, make it. Shit, queen a1, yeah, that was easy. Okay, still no players to play. I guess me trying to invite literally everyone on the list. If we don't so simply like doing the puzzle survival, to see how far we can get. Want to play some games once again. Somehow that is quite so hard for me to get players at this time of the day. Okay, now come to survival mode. You can see you can see that record I think he's Katikian Murali. And something like 216 is so crazy. And second is Dre Robson with 181. Okay, now I'm continuing with 44. I'm continuing with 44. I don't know, I don't remember how far or something like when is I doing this. But okay, I think I will try to continue. Let me try to continue. Okay, first, so I want to play rook e8, chess queen to 8, but king g7 seems to pair it on a threat. Actually, 10 is not bad at all. 10 is not bad at all. But you need to practice and you need to be slowly better. Things cannot get rushy. Bishop b3 seems winning, but it is clear what is turning. So now the question is, what should we do? What should we do? I'm gonna play knight to f5, but knight to f5. Knight to f5 seems to be the what I want to play. I'm playing this, I'm so sure I'm playing this. Okay, correct, 45. Things are getting slowly harder, of course. Now f7 seems so tempting. f7 seems so tempting. I don't even see other moves. f7 bishop b4, of course. So what should we do after that? So rook c5 first seems to be the winning way to play. Okay, so you see f7 bishop b4 trying to protect this diagonal. So rook c5 first trying to sacrifice itself for blocking the diagonal seems to be fairly strong. Yeah, should be strong. Yeah, correct. 46. Takes this one seems. Oh no, like this. Takes and takes. Should be 395 simply. Symmetry simply not working. Okay, thanks just man for the follow. Appreciate it. So what should I do instead of that? That is huge questions. I think you take in g6 like this. Takes. Yeah, sorry, it should be like this. 47. You can understand that things when come to 40 it start to get more and more dangerous and more difficult, of course. Still no any players. Shitty. Okay, maybe rook f2, chess, queen g3, but king e2 seems to be enough to defend. Okay, I see this. Yeah, very beautiful. Destroyer. Some guys named Destroyer just send me something like some messages, I'm not so sure. Queen e1 right here, it is easy. And queen, okay. Should I take back? Yes, should be fairly enough winning. Bishop g7, what is this? Knight g5 seems to solve everything. Knight g5 seems to solve everything. Trying to kick this knight away, and if he takes, so queen h2 and queen h1 is met. That should be the way to win. 50. Okay. So what should we do? Maybe rook plus e4. Yes, it should be, definitely. Okay, I see this. Okay, guys, so this is questions for you. Black to plain win. At least he get a mid entry. But if white doesn't sacrifice something, so he can mid into actually. So now it is black to play and win. Black to play and win. Let's start with this first. Before coming to the next one. This is still quite easy. How can you trying to get these skill checks and trying to use your pieces until attack? Yeah, that is gonna be the solution. Yeah, here's the thing, it is like you need to figure out which this conversation is the best and which one helps right here. That's the thing you need to decide. Okay, I may give you guys something like maybe some 30 seconds before coming to solution. Okay, so let's go. I don't see another idea, so let's go. Okay, so you can see there is 3 recommendations right here. So okay, I'm trying to check first. So bishop d3 looks very tempting. Block this diagonal and give a check at the same time. But somehow bishop g2 just block it. So bishop d3, bishop g2 do nothing. Bishop f3 looks very tempting. It blocked this way to come back, but somehow it just drops the rook according to c2, which is even less favorable. So bishop f1 should be the way. Like it even protects the g2 squares, and by the way, it even threatening queen h3, trying to use the queen from d7. So bishop f1 should be the way to win. Yes, it is. And this one should be a mid somewhere. This one should be a mid somewhere. I guess that the thing you need to do is try and play bishop e7, bishop b4, and then b3 is mid. So let's play bishop e7 first. King to a5. Okay, so thing which is clear right here is if you play b4, intending king b6, so bishop d8, which is mid. So he escaped with king a4, which is of course not what we want to do. So maybe I guess we'll play b3 first, and then trying to check with this. This should be definitely. Here we are. 52. Okay. Things can still be solved. I want rook h3. I want to play rook h3. Rook h3. Rook h3. He will play something like maybe queen g5, like this, which is not what I want to see again. So now I'm trying to figure out what should I do. Maybe knight g6. No, that is crap. G4 takes. This is getting harder. Josh, are you here? You can do together with me, did it? Actually, yeah, but it's getting hard. It's getting harder. Okay, let's try to think a little bit. Oh, this is harder a bit. I don't see the way to win actually. Something that h3 really comes to my mind, but it is not working, of course. f3 might be enough, but no, f6 simply. So nothing we can do, sadly. Things are slowly getting harder. Rook h3, queen g5. Queen h7, no, that is crap. That is crap. I want to play this, and f5, but some rook g3, what happens? And by the way, knight f5, rook g3, so takes with the pawns. I start to sense that is correct, maybe. Maybe that's correct. Takes knight f5. Let's try rook g7. Forcing my opponent to take, so takes him with f1, and then queen g7 is mid. Yeah, correct. Yeah, you were very strong players. You were very strong players on this on Wi-Fi. Wow, crazy. And thanks for helping me, of course. Actually, no, you're pretty strong players. I said again. Knight b5 seems to be the winning method. It must be. 54. This one seems so natural. This one seems very natural. Queen b7. He just seems so natural. No! Queen b7, queen e7. No! Oh, that's just so careless. That was so careless. Shitty. That was so careless. Very carelessly by me. Okay, so king f6 with queen f4 is gonna be not what we want to see. Okay, let's go for this, okay. Okay, so right now I don't think I can get to 60. Let's try to keep the streak as high as we can. Recently I'm having very a lot of troubles, big troubles doing puzzle survival. I don't know why. Queen h4 seems to be what I want to play. Yes, streak. Oh yeah, streak. I'm trying to pronounce the T. Streak. Stop. Streak. Somehow it sounds a little bit strange. Normally I hear streak. Yeah, somehow like streak. And thanks for helping me. Always very helpful. Queen h4. Maybe he may play. I don't see what he will play actually. King g7 for instance. No. Queen g7 is sucks. But what we will play after we play queen h4. The first thing we need to do is trying to figure out what we are threatening, which is sadly not so clear. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Thanks. Well, surely. Oh, don't in time to thank someone. Shitty. Okay, and right now there is no longer any place left. Oof. Apart from me and Hikaru, so not any place left. Okay, ask some games. Hi, some Blitz games. Let me try Astro's other one to play. I want to practice for the title Arena. Thanks, I'm fine. Yeah, King f8, so okay, I do expect this. I know. But when I stream on chess.com, I cannot stream lichess, sadly. If I can stream lichess, so I might go lichess actually, but I cannot. Of course. Okay, 56, things are getting very trickier. I know. The thing I don't know why is that this guy is doing coaching. Okay, so right now even Hikaru's left. Wow, nice little tackle. Congrats. You see, that's simply no one's to play. I don't know why. Actually, in my evening, I have a lot of players, but in my morning, like this time, no place left. In this time of the day. It is 10, yeah, 10:15 in my country. 10:15. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Actually, Haran is streaming. Haran is streaming recently. I see him streaming, and I see he's trying to get his follower goal. Okay, I expect need to do the Battle of Survival. I live in Vietnam. I live in Vietnam and I live in Hanoi, which is the capital city of Vietnam. Okay, so I wanna play knight b5. I wanna play knight b5. I'm afraid. Queen c6 maybe, and queen e8. Actually, I think even queen e8 first is winning. That's why I'm keep thinking like this. Like, okay, queen e8, bishop e7, knight b5. He might play queen to b8. No, queen e7, queen d8, but rook d6 seems to still works. But knight b5 first, so simply queen b8. So that's gonna be tricks. 57. Okay, let's try and get a 16. Yeah, thanks in the goal. Actually, I want to give you guys some hints by that, but I need to do that if we got players to play. That's the thing happening. Who is this dude? Okay, maybe ask this dude to play some games. Yeah, queen 8 is the way to play, of course. Try everything to get players to play. Yeah, try everything. Okay, let's try and keep it up. Rook g3, rook g5 is gonna be what blacks want to do, of course. So rook f5 first seems to be... No, it doesn't work, sadly. Rook h3 first seems to be stronger. Rook h3 forcing maybe h5, so rook g3 again. And different things happen. Yeah, rook h3 seems to be winning. What? Queen f8. So what is gonna be the reasons right here? What's gonna be a solution? Shit. That was so tricky. I don't even see the solution. What? g4? I guess maybe g4, but g4 is not so strong in my opinion. Yeah, this is freaking hard. You'll see the puzzle rating. Okay, here it is. 31 rating. If I don't, for instance, we'll see upon, yeah, here it is. Wow, it's correct. But what is the difference? Oh, maybe like this. Okay, I see this. Oh, this is not correct, actually. So what should be? What should be? That is crazy. Or simply g4. Yes, simply g4. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, now, but here again, try and get players. If I don't, so simply trying to make one more attempt to try and get, yeah, that was correct. I'm homeless on Wi-Fi. Must be strong players. Must be very strong players. Yeah, and poor bird. Yeah, poor birds in the Google. Poor bird. Always got hard time to get the players to play right now. I think you can try to remember, like last week this time. When I streamed this account trying to get some players to play, and I streamed for nearly 3 hours without anyone to play. That is it. Maybe this time I may try to stream in other times. I'm thinking maybe I stream with my evening. Not so sure. Yeah, but my evening makes sense. Like, okay, I may stream at something like 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Yeah, hello, this cool. Nice to see you. Actually, easy opponents, I don't know. But at least we have someone to play. At least we have someone to play. Not like this. Actually, like this right now, we have no one to play. Okay, wait a second. I'm sorry. Yeah, of course it is. I live in different time zone. So you think that they're sleeping or they are simply trying to relax? Why I was playing? Actually, I play chess all day. I play chess all day. But sadly, at this time of the day, no one is playing. No one is playing. Yeah, it is 10:20. Stream lags? Really? Anyone having lag stream? I think it should be not so bad right now. I am checking my OBS and I don't think that makes a little bit laggy. Yeah, this is. I know that is nighttime USA right now. I think it might be something like it may vary from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. But normally at that time of day I still play chess. Yeah, Chinese players. I think Chinese player is fine. I think like Wei Yi and Yu Yangyi. And Ding Ren, I don't think he plays chess a lot. I don't know what happened, but somehow he always having connection issues while playing, even in some strong online tournaments. Always getting connection issues. Wei Yi as well. So I'm not so sure what happens in China about the connectivity. Yeah, maybe the big firewall might prevent them from playing normally. Really? You're trying to refresh, or you may trying to turn off your computer and turn it on again, feature steps? Actually, right now I'm trying to play just on time. Right now I'm trying. Of course, I'm still offering some lessons. So if you guys want some lessons, or if you want to be better at chess, so simply contact me for some more details. So my things right now is I trying to teach half of the day and trying to practice chess at the other half. Yeah, in the goals actually, like, I really love your wishes, but I don't think that's gonna be easy. Yeah, simply you can contact me through the messages of Twitch, or simply contact me through chess.com right here. You see that? Oh, you can see here it is. You can see I do have it in my profile. Here it is. I don't know if you see this. Okay, I'm streaming, so it's here this recently. That's crazy. So here it is. Yeah, I do offer lessons. So you can simply come message me through chess.com or simply through my email right here, if you are interested. Yeah, Switzerland is friends with everyone. Actually, I really love Europes. I think the Europes are really, really beautiful. I've come to Switzerland one time, but I come to play the Zurich. I come to play the Zurich festival at December 2 years ago. And I've come to Slovenia and I come to Austria for playing the World Youth Chess Championship in 8 years ago, and really that is my big memories. Okay, maybe one more survival mode. I want to play, but sadly I don't. So let's try and do one more survival. Now raise to 60. Now we definitely should get 60. I believe in me, I believe in you. Oops, sorry. Rook b6 and rook a6 seems to be the way to win. Really? Well, anti-country system. Wow. Yeah, that's my mommy. That's my mommy. Oh, Queen G2. I lost focus for a moment. Oh shit. Mate right here and okay, 94. Here's a Queen h4, which is very typical, taking bishop c4, of course. Yeah, that is crazy. That met in one, but somehow I do not see this. That was crazy. I should sometimes use snoozing and you feel like you have something with your nose. Yeah, that was not a nice conclusion. I'm on Wi-Fi, but I don't think that was pretty clear, and that can happen nowadays, sadly. Queen c3, of course. I may try and stop if I found some very interesting puzzles for you guys to solve together. Queen s6, yeah, I think seems to be fairly easy. Queen f7 and rook d8, and now this rook is pinned. Knight e5, what is this? Oh, of course, I think Queen s7 is the only way to play right here. I don't see other stuff, sadly. Yeah, should we? Definitely Queen s6, and now Queen g7. Queen g3, of course. Queen f3 again. Hello Apollo, nice to see you as well. Rook b1 and knight to f3, of course. Queen to f6, just it is. e3 and g5, I think this should be played. I'm trying to check if there might be something like this. Yeah, simply it works. This I don't think about this. I only care about this and this. Rook d5 is gonna be tricky as well. Bishop h4, I got this, I believe. Oh no, wait a second. We checked. Almost making mistakes. Quite careless recently. This is frozen. Okay, now simply Queen g8. Hello G-Theory, nice to see you. Well, the Russians, of course, the Russians are always the richest players. Always. Queen d8? Yes, it is, and rook e8 simply. And now maybe Queen c2 and this at f5. Yeah, it should definitely be played. Rook g3 is met on g4. I don't see the way to defend actually. Okay, test and rook g4 is met. And this is for defending. So king s6 and now the queen comes back to defend. Knight f6 and this is met in 2. Okay guys, let's stop here. This is quite easy one. I think you can start solving right here. Now why to play and win a piece? Why to play and win a piece? Then you guys can start doing from here. Now we try to get the 60 together. Yeah, you may not want to spoil if you see this. Yeah, queen one, but he takes for checks. Yeah, so that is something like the bit simply backfired. Yeah, queen e2, so you guys will see this. I think this is still easy. You will see that this problem is only something like, I guess it is around 1700. Yes, queen e2, let's go for this. Yeah, that is the solution. Now b2 looks so natural. And takes these troops? Yeah, should we? Okay, queen d2 rook b8 is gonna be crazy. So queen b1 is forcing. Bishop c1, what is this? Bishop c5 looks natural again. I don't see other moves than this. Bishop c5, let's go for this. Really? What did it keep me thinking for a long time? Oops, I'm not in time, so thank someone for the follow. I'm sorry. Thank someone for the follow. H5 seems to be the way to win. Yeah, it should be right this. Yes, it is. Okay, now it's gonna be harder. Now we need to defend, of course, we need to defend. And defending is always the hardest one to do, especially in chess.com, of course. Now king d2 seems to be what I want to do. And king c2, try and run away. Queens 35. Okay guys, now mid in 3. Black to play in mid in 3. This is freaking easy. Black to play and mid in 3. Yeah, that's better C1, that's nice. Yeah, must be pretty strong players on this on Wi-Fi. Okay, so let's go with this first. Okay, so it's pretty clear that king h1 simply lost to queen g2, I think. I think everyone see this. But king f2, so now it's mid into. Now it's mid into, so how can you meet your opponent? Thanks buddy. I appreciate it. Okay, and now someone invites me for the game. Maybe ask Christopher you for the game, maybe. Okay, let's come back to this first. Yeah, just it is. Yes, it is. You're correct. Okay, now back to normal. Okay, so here Tyson, knife 2 and knife 3, trying to eliminate every pieces on the board. Yeah, it just seems like the Pok O emote. Guys, so now 97. Yes, it is. Winning some play. And this seems to be the winning method. G4, rook d1. What is this move? It seems to be a really bad move, of course. E5 on play. E5 right now. E5, so check, so now e4. If you want something more, so please tell me. E5, d e5, knight e4, bishop e5, just in g4, winning the piece. I don't know if this is enough. I don't know if this is enough. Yeah, I think this should be the winning way to play. Bishop f7 first seems to be not enough. Bishop c3. So let's start with e5. Okay, this one looks this one looks wrong one. No, that is shitty. Okay, let me try and fix that. Let me try and fight it again when finish this one. You now see this? Things are still pretty easy apparently. Knight c3 takes a knight e4, knight b6, winning exchange. That is not winning, actually it's not winning right away. And this seems to be great. I guess knight c3 should be my choice. I should knight c3, rook a3. Yeah, here and rook a3 should spoil all my things to do. Okay, so let's try to. Okay, so see this. Okay, yeah, this is easy, guys. So let's try to fire fork. Let's try to fire fork at this position. Very easy questions. Let's try to fire fork at this position. I think you can do it right away. Very easy fork. Yes, it is. I mean a fork, not a frog. Yeah, not a fork with a knight, but a fork with another pieces. A frog. That's so hilarious. I don't know. Yeah, of course that is a frog. A big frog actually. Yeah, actually we both like frogs. Don't worry guys, don't worry. That's hilarious data. Appreciate it. Queen c2 it is. Yeah, that means sometimes I still speaking something not so correct. That's why I'm trying to get Spinelli as my English teachers. And now Queen g4 seems to be the way to play with this and this. Yes, it is. Empty lies. You're correct. Now King g4 and rook g6 seems to be the winning method. I even do not see the defense right here. Rook h5 and rook h5 I don't think I see, but it is still winning, of course. 43. Now c3 seems so natural. c3 seems so natural. Even a3 seems not a3. Queen c3 is not doing anything, so it is forcing. 44 of course. 44. And now there might be something like this, and with queen attacking like this. So there are a lot of alternatives. The thing we need to do is trying to decide which one should be the best way to play and which one should be the correct move order. I'm still thinking about maybe queen h3 and queen h6, but things are not clear. I guess we may play bishop h7 and then queen h3. Yeah, it should be the way to play. 45. Ah, okay. So we take here, so takes, but simply king g8. Strange. Freaking strange. Rook h8 looks so. Rook h6 looks so strong right here, or maybe not. Rook d7. I want to do this. Like, okay, if you play queen d7, so I get this rook h6, but simply queen g8, or even simpler is queen f6, which is of course winning for him. So now I need to figure out what should I do. Queen f4 seems to be very easy to play, but h5. So I test, for instance. Yes, it should be. I see this. 47. Okay. Hello, what you weirdo. Let's see you. Rook f7 seems to be the winning method. I think it is the other way to play actually. King g8 seems to be so dangerous. Let's play this. Okay, now let's keep going. You can simply see that if we play something like queen c3, so queen d8 gonna backfires. Queen d6 looks quite tempting, but queen d6 is gonna go with checks. It's gonna be so stupid. So what should we do? You wanna play queen d8, of course, it should be easy to be seen. So what should we do? What should we do right now? Queen f6 seems to be the way. Yeah, it seems to be the way, not so sure. I'm trying to see everything. I'm trying to check on alternatives. Yeah, queen f6 seems to be the way. I think it both defend d8 and it trying to this actually. That should be the way. Wow, you were correct, Zeta. You were correct. Yes, you can try. You can try to reward yourself with something, Zeta. You're correct. Queen f2 rook g7 is the idea. Of course it is. So I think we're trying to queen e1 and g5, which is understandable. Queen e1 and g5. Yes, it is. 49. And you get a cookie, a big cookie. And you can use the phi hat, yeah, something like to avoid you. Queen g7 looks so natural again. I don't even see defense against queen g7. Okay, queen e4. Wait a second. But f3. But f3. F3. Yeah, should be the way to play. What? Okay, play this. I do not expect this, but here rook d1 seems to. Rook d1 queen e4 actually. So I can take first, and then rook d1. Yeah, it simply is winning. Okay, now I got 50. 50 again. Now queen e5 seems to be pretty winning, and queen s6 as well. But queen s6 seems to be easier for some reasons. Like, okay, so we play this or takes and play knight d2, and the queen is still protect d2 like this. So queen s6 is what I want to do right now. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. 51. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on going, guys. Let's make it to at least 60 this time. I don't want to be. I will only play the moves if I was sure it was correct. Rook e5 first. I want to play this because of trying like this, but rook e5, something like queen a1 and takes back is so stupid. So it should not be played. But what else we have? What else do we have right here? Rook g6 first, so maybe takes, takes right here, takes, king h8, takes again, king e7. No, it should not be played. And there's a lot of arrows as well. But here, okay, thanks for the ideas, but takes, king h8, so what should we do instead? I don't see the continuation. No, I think there must be something. There must be something we miss. There must be something. I'm trying to figure out where I'm missing. Rook e5 is shittily, so that is gonna be dismissed. I guess rook e6 should be played, but I don't see the next moves. So I'm still thinking. Ah, yeah. Okay, I forget about h7. Yes, it is. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, yeah. I was bad. I'm sorry. I was bad. I'm sorry. I was bad. My fault. Okay. And this one I see something like bishop g2, king g2, rook f2, and knight e3, which must be. Yeah, you see that we are doing together. That's why I'm saying that we are doing together. Not me doing, but we are doing together at the same time. Like if I miss something, so you might help me and you can be probably set that. Yeah, we can make 60. We can make 60 together, and you can probably set to other one. Okay, I made 60 in the stream and I made 60, so you can be probably say that. Like we are all we are all helping each other to figure out things. And number 52, let's go with this. Okay, I will try my best. Of course. And now Queen H2, King G4. Oh no, I cannot play Rook F4. I cannot play Rook F4. Yeah, big happy family. Like we are enjoying together and we are helping together to get our. Okay, wait a second. I mean, with our aim. Okay, let's come back. So B5 seems to be very easy to be played. I think B5 simply winning. It must be winning. I don't know if there are other moves, but B5 must be winning. Still no players, so let's try and finish this first. B5 should be winning. You know what? Now you want to play Queen H2, King G4, Rook F4, takes, Rook takes, and Queen H4, which is met. But simply there is something like the Queen pinning through this diagonal, so you cannot move this Rook. So the first thing you want to do is trying to play B5, try and keep this Queen, away. So B5 is, I think, the correct move right here. I don't even see defense. Even Queen G5, something like that, is strong enough. Yeah, with Queen G5, Knight H3 simply, and he may trying to keep the game on for a little while. Then I think I will go with B5 because I don't see how white can defend the game. Let's go with this. Okay, 54. I'm trying to play with really care right now. Okay, I see both Queen D8 and I see both Rook G1. But Rook G1 first seems to be the only way. Queen D8, King E2 is gonna be crappy. So let's check first. You know, Queen D8 and Queen F6 seems to be the winning method. Of course, we're trying to get me on something like okay, mirror takes, but I guess that's simply Queen D8 is enough to win. I have a feeling that other moves is useless. This is making. Completely speechless. Why is that a fault? Queen D8 touched the Rook. Completely speechless. Such. Queen F6. Of course, there might be. I guess maybe Queen B4 and Queen C3, Rook D1. I see that as well, but Queen D8 seems to be fairly easier. Why? Cannot understand that. I'm sorry guys, that's my bad. Of course I cannot understand that. And I cannot understand this as well. I have a Rook, I think everything is winning. Even something like Queen F1 cannot be lost the game. Rook C4 as well. Even E4, Rook C4 is winning the game. So what is this? I'm starting to lose my patience. Simply I like E4, Rook C4 winning the game. E4 takes and Rook C4, what is this? That must be. Okay, now I'm really careful. Somehow I'm really scary, now I'm really scary. I want to make you guys 60. I want us to be together 60, so I'm really scary right now. Rook C4 seems to be easily winning that. Really scary. Shitty. Okay. Queen e7 seems to be what I want to play. I think Queen e7 simply. Queen e7, and the question is where will this bishop runs? Like bishop d2 hang this rooks. Bishop c1 simply lost to this and this and this. Yes, it should be like this. Bishop b6. But this should be not so good enough for sure. Rook e2. Okay, of course I'm bad, but this is easy. I can still see that. I know that I'm freaking bad right now, but that is, I think, in my ability to solve this. Okay, now so knight to f2 seems to be the way. Okay, here it is going harder. I don't see it directly. Need to figure out a bit. So queen a5. So here is his intention. Here is his intention. Queen d8, guys. Of course, you can try and solve together with me, or I'm trying to explain things and we can try and do it together. So queen d8 is what we want to do. Knight f2 seems to be fairly strong, I believe. I plan to play queen d8 with bishop e8, but things are not entirely clear yet. That's what we want to do actually. Still knight f2 seems to be fairly strong, in my opinion. Actually, in my games I would play knight f2 without any other hesitation. Take some on h3, king g2 knight f4 for instance. In my game I would play that without any hesitation. In my game. Knight f2 looks so good. But there's a lot of abilities right here, so I'm quite scared right here. I'm quite scared. I'm nervous to play the moves. But okay, guys. So please finger crossed. Please finger crossed. Please hope that I don't miss any other moves. Let's go with this. Completely speechless again. Completely. I don't know. It should be not so battle. Maybe queen h4, but I think that queen d8 rook 8 bishop 8 simply. I'm sorry guys for disappointing you. I'm sorry for disappointing you. Right now, so queen d2 is even so clear. Queen d2 is so clear. And there are some guys with 500 ratings keep inviting me. Shit. That is sucks, of course. That seems to be rook c7. What? What's wrong with that? Why is this can be played? Yes, winning bishop. Now queen b2 is threatening. What is that with this problem? What is this? Yeah, okay, so together with me, here it is. Queen d2, rook b1, yeah. Rook c7, still not so better. Ah, here, Tyson, rook d1. Wow, that is crazy. Yeah, I'm also better chess as well. I'm also better chess. Let's see this, but I don't think we need to play this. Rook c7. Okay, but that is understandable. Yeah, see this actually, like Okay, now if we play this, so we play rook g7. We takes, so we play rook d1, try and kick away the queen. The queen runs, so rook c5 is be played. Yeah, that is crazy. Let's see this again. Let's see this. Yeah, queen h4, queen h4. Okay, I know this, and I know this one. You were stronger than me. You were stronger than me. Have listen Wi-Fi. You're stronger than me. But what is this? Why is rook f2 not incorrect? Wow, bishop g4. Yeah, this is gonna be so tricky. I think everyone will follow this. I don't know why we need to suspend the tempo to kill the pawn g4. Wow. Of course, yeah, it was queen h4. Of course, it was something like okay, bishop g4, try and take this and rook h3, but that was such a hard move. I'm sorry. Yeah, this bishop g4 is crazy. And one more, so like this. So one more like this. Okay. Queen b4 maybe. Yeah, I see this. But I don't know why queen d8 cannot be played. Oh, queen d8 is drawn. Queen d8 because of queen d3 and queen h3 drawn maybe. Or queen d7 drawn. Wow. This is crazy. Yeah, of course you are stronger than me. You are stronger than me. Shitty. Okay, that's my fault. And now once again I'm finding hard time to 5 players. I'm just trying to ask Arcobian for the game. Okay, let's go. Let's play game Arcobian. Let's have a game to play. Although my opponent is so far away from me. You see he's something like nearly 200 range far from me. But okay, get a game to play is something like good enough. Let's turn on some music to play. Let's turn on some music. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Let's turn some music. Is this maybe g4? But okay then. Then I can accept that. Queen b3. Now a5, queen a4, of course. I'm trying to use some small music, at least trying to be okay. What should I play? Lost some patience for some reasons. Lost patience for some reasons. Oof. Let's play faster. I'm just being so furious on my next moves. Okay, what am I doing? Let's try and sacrifice this. This and a5 maybe. I'm doing bad job in the first game. Somehow I'm losing focus and I'm losing my patience. So my nerves are quite bad right now, I think. Because of some very bad puzzles before. I'm sorry guys, I can only bring you the 56. I'm really sorry guys. It's my big fault. Kobian is trying to play with very skill. I think he's trying to treat the position with care. I think now I might lost the pawn for no reasons at all. Let's play this, I don't know. Yeah, he's very strong players. I don't know how he can be that low on rated like this. He should be something like 2900. Now of course I'm getting in worst position. I may lost the first game. Which is simply. His play are quite easy right now. Well, I think 675 game is not so bad at all. Okay, now I'm cross losing. Let's play some things trying to confuse him. Let's try and confuse him with some very bad things. Of course it's bad things. I'm down time of course. The first game is crazy. I'm gonna come back to this place. Just place in the already. The first, of course I'm losing, but I'm losing, but I cannot play this low, of course. Of course I'm losing this game. Queen d7, yeah, resign. Okay, this is only first game. Let's keep playing on, Okay, time to be better. Last game just play so bad chess. Let's play London to see what happens first. Yes, I know. Very positional players. To see him play something like the slap exchange makes me think this guy is simply very positional players. So first of all, let's play faster, trying to flag him first, trying to get the time advantages. Second, just trying to play, I think, average chess. Like, okay, play bad chess is fine, but we need to get some advantage against him, because it will confuse him, and he may make mistakes at the end. Surprise me a bit. Can I take this? Seems like cannot. He won't play b5, of course. On b5. Let's try to take rest. I want to try and go for something more complex. Make him think. No, Akobian is. I think he's from US. I think Varozan Akobian. This guy is from St. Louis. Ready for some complex position. I think that's my only chances to win. I can play knight g5, of course. I of course can play knight g5, bishop h4 as well. Even e4 seems nice enough. Let's play e4. I can even take something knight e5 with rook g3. My rook can swing from b3 to g3. I'm trying to calculate those positions first. I should be winning, maybe. Knight e5. Okay, knight e5 takes through g3, gives you some mate, so here is mate as well. Let's go for this. Let's see how we can do here. See, what is he doing here? Bishop h4 is the only thing I see. I think them quite tricky to him. Wow, originally Armenia. Oh, thanks for letting me know. I'm curious to see what is he doing here against my rook g3. Hello, just give me Supreme. Let's see you as well. Okay, time revenge. Okay, bishop h4, of course. You see this. Okay, now g6. Now let's play simply. I don't think we need to play something complex right now. This is enough to win. Well, this surprising me. This surprised me. Seems they're forcing one layer. Rook f6. What I'm doing? What? No. Rook f2. Okay, I missed bishop f2. Wow. Defending like a beast. Let's go with this. I think only chances. This guy is defending like a beast. Wow. Shitty. Now I got a shitty position. Let's keep him going. He's still. Don't spam, guys. Don't spam, guys. No, it's not. No, it's not only chances. No, it's not only chances. I want to play this, and now rook h4 is my threat. It's still very tricky for him. It is still very tricky for him to defend this one. Very, very weakening, and now I'm winning. I'm winning completely. Queen a7 is nothing to be parried, and simply winning second game. 1-1. Hello, pasta in mug right here. Hello, pasta in mug. Rook is up to so takes, or simply like rook c1, maybe really awkward. Let's play. I think let's try and invite this again and see what happens. I'm fine with this, so let's try and say this again. Okay, let's play this. He's playing very positional lines. Very positional lines. Yeah, something like only one points over 2500. Let's play this bishop d6. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay, thanks Relic for subs. Wow. 10 Relic for subs, for prom subs. Really appreciate it. Appreciate it. Many thanks, many thanks. Let's play a5. Yeah, thanks for. Yeah, I'm trying to play my best. You know what? I don't want to lose ratings. Every wins I only get 4 points, but every loss I get something like 12 points lost. I want to play this a lot. It cannot work silly. Okay, I see a way to come into the end games, but I don't know if it works. Takes rook a1, queen a1 knight before. Takes queen g7, queen f6. No, that end game I switch him. Okay, I won't go for that. Yeah, rip rating. So I don't want to risk, and I don't want to get my ring down that much. Let's try and be careful. Okay, now win a pawn. It seems to be he may take the c6. He may try to take c6. So let's try and remove this. Understandable things. Let's play this. I want to win. Of course, we both want to win. Let's see who can be stronger. This one. I'm ready for a fight right here. Ready for a big fight. F3, understandable as well. Let's play Queen G6, but here capture F2. That's what I don't want to see, actually. But okay, let's play this. Let's still play this. This endgame may switch me, I think. I got very... I tip pieces, which helps me to be quite confident right here. And he's thinking for a long time. I don't know why. I think F2 should be played right away. I don't see another alternatives. Queen B3. I want to play Queen D3. Big time trouble for him. Big time trouble. Let's see how we do with this. He might play King H1. Now Rook B2, of course. Okay, Rook B2. Okay, maybe that is quite still hasty. Let's play S6 first. Time to open up the pieces for my king, of course, and Rook B2, Rook B1. Okay, he played this. Bishop G3, trying to do this. I should be winning somehow, but that thing is not that clear. Of course it is. Let's try to. Okay, let's play simply. I don't know. I don't think we should play something so complex with this position. I don't want to go for something so complex. He's letting this damn run down. Okay, 2-1. Yeah, the pass runner looks so nice. Yeah, he's loaded a bit. Okay, let's try and ask another guy. I see a strong guy right now is online right here. I'm going to ask him for the game. Please accept. I mean, rematch. Okay, rematch is makes sense. Okay, let's rematch. More matches. And actually, like, I see another guy online, so I tried ask him. I'm trying rematch as well. Yeah, usually hand must be here, but now he's not here. Okay. Okay, rematch, but doesn't. He doesn't accept. I'm not so sure. I doesn't see his rematch accepts. Normally hand is playing quite late on my time. Like he always stream something like 1 or 2 a.m. my country, which said I cannot be there. Okay, let's go for more. This again. So okay, I think that strategy works for me. But let's play faster in the opening. Faster, and we can try to flag him. We try to flag him. at some final moments of the game. That should be the strategy throughout these matches. Take a 93 maybe. B5 square is pretty strong. Thanks FIFA trial demo. Wow. FIFA 13. Well, that must be a very long time ago. Must be a very long time ago. 92. Maybe he may want to play 97. So 92. He may play E5. May want to play E5. Of course, he want to play this. So let's play this. Try and play from B3. Hello, I'm Horizon Wi-Fi and nice to see you. Thanks for coming here and really appreciate it. Let's go with this. That might be backfires, but that seems so better onto me. Queen A7. What is that? Surprising. And good night, of course. I'm less on Wi-Fi. Very strong players, in my opinion. You can simply see I'm suffering, right? I'm suffering. So I'm not a strong player as well. I'm not a strong player, so it's 3. Could be 5. I want to play C4, so let's play this first. Queen C7. Not sure what to do with this. Knight 3, knight E4 maybe. Very irritating. Maybe Queen D3, not so sure. I think it's pasta in the map. Actually, like when I'm playing, I'm trying to explain what I'm doing and explain what am I planning. My F3, let's do this. Not so sure. Rook C4, he may play Rook C4, I think. Maybe with this. Okay, I think, okay, he played F6, which is not so sure. Okay, let's play E4. Attempt right in the center. Yeah, it's music right now. You don't hear music? I'm free with this pawn sacrifice. 92. Okay, 92 should be correct. Maybe Queen F4. Should I miss Queen F4? Yeah, Queen F4. Yeah, I just know it. I missed this steps. I'm telling you guys, I missed Queen F4, and now I'm suffering. And here, very devastating. Bad moves. Okay, let's continue the game. Can you hear right now? Can you hear the music properly? This is bad games by me. But let's keep going. Let's hope for Mary Cross, or let's hope for him to make some bad mistakes. But at least don't make a draw. I don't want to draw. I don't want even a draw right here. A draw is something like bad to me. Let's don't take. Okay, don't draw. It's not a draw, so I'll be fine with that. Yeah, okay, so now if I coming. Okay, if it's not a draw, so I will accept with any kind of fight. At least it's no draw, not a draw here. Okay, he's trying to take actions. Okay, I want as well. Let's see which action should be better. Okay, I forget about this. Okay, I'm freaking losing. No. There must be some way out right here. No, there's simply not. I missed Rook C3, which is very hard for me. Very hard to explain for me why. Okay, I still need to find a way to win. Okay, he seems like he is suffering, I don't know. Two guys, two. It's my bad fault. Pretty strong players. Let's keep going. One more time, this one. This game I want to play different things. Pretty strong players, so okay. I think I can accept this openings. Let's keep playing this. He's playing very positionally. I've said that. Okay, I kind of like this opening, so let's keep it going. Time to go for this. Even D4 right now looks so cool. I'm playing D4 right now. D4, let's go this. I'm a type player who always want to search for something. Complex, and I will search for complexity. I always want to go for some sharp variation. And now of course you can see that Queen D4 looks to this, which is very stupid. So of course we don't play that. I think it's not so bad at all for me, so let's go for this. F3 forcing. Why is he thinking again? Okay, this is, I don't think you play this, but what? Okay, 95, what is he doing? Knight C3 is crazy. It is so freaking insane. Move from C2, cross C2. Now Knight 4 maybe. Well, let's try to think for a while then. Wow, so you used that? Rook C2 forcing. What's he thinking? I don't know why. He's thinking for something. For some moves he's thinking quite strange. Like this is only move. No other choices. Just should be played right away. Okay, I've planned this, so I think I can play it right away. King F1. Surprising me. Knight E2 seems very strong to me. Pretty strong in my opinion. But okay, let's try to think for a little while first. Like, do I have another alternatives? Bishop F5 want to keep the pieces on the board. Just let's go with Bishop F5. Now it's full attacking mode right now. You see that instead of hello guys. Okay, you see instead of a pawn right now, I'm having everything I want to. Thanks for follow, appreciate it. Okay, now to double rooks. G3. I don't think about this actually. I don't know why. I don't think about this. Let's be careful a bit. I'm seeing things right now. So let's play this. I don't know. H5. Queen A6, but actually I don't want to play this. I've had to start doing bad moves right now. I can sense that. Shit. No. What I'm doing. Let's be really cautious right now. G2, I do afraid about this, and he played this right away. Very strong place, very strong players. Only choices. Even H5 looks good. Okay, now I'm trying to burn my readings, but okay. That's fine. Have a chance to play a very strong players like this, it makes me happy. Well, let's try and play some games. Only choices. I know that is gonna be lost. For me. But okay, I think. Group E1. Please don't use Venomous Rayer. Please don't use Venomous Rayer. Oh, we ban you. I'm sorry. Some people keep using Venomous in my stream. That is crazy. Yeah, this is dangerous. Yeah, this is damn dangerous. And I'm down time. No, I think I'm really losing. These are some shitty things, not so sure. Completely shitty. Actually, now I need to defend against time travel. Queen E5. Unacceptable what I'm doing. Who's resigning? Who's resigning? Very strong players. I must say that. Okay, no more Slav in this game. No more Slav. Very strong players. Very strong players. Okay, need to be careful. Need to be careful. Takes blood for these. I mean for the follow. That's my fault. That's my fault. And this guy is certainly strong. Certainly very strong. Okay, let's make it again. I think this strong, pretty strong, but like this strength is something like I can compete. I can compete with this strength. Not something like so strong that I cannot play against. Like strong is like okay, hand is playing as well. Okay, actually we may enhance for some of this game after this also sure. D1. Yes he is, yes he is. Very strong team from US, St. Louis Archbishops. This guy I think is a substitution for he is a substitute for the St. Louis. I think he's staying bot 3. I think he's staying bot 3 of the St. Louis Archbishops. This guy's certainly strong. Okay, have a chance to play with someone so strong makes me happy. I'm not so strong guys. You can see me suffering right now. You see me, I'm suffering right now and I'm making very useless move. What I'm doing with these steps. Useless mean you're useless. Useless. Yeah, simply okay now let's do this. Okay, this should be sucks. Let's play this first. Okay, now I'm fine with the exchange. This pawn become weakness. Rook c8, the things become quite tricky, but I don't know. Here at 95. But okay, still playing this. Still playing this. Take the pawn, of course. I can play c4, I want to play c4. C4 is forcing, I think. Knight b4. Okay, let's play king g2 first. Hello Kimi, hello Kimi. Okay, I'm sorry. As I tell you, please don't use Vietnamese right here. Please. 4. No, for the time being, I'm pretty bad right now, so don't be great against me. Hello Kimi, how are you? I think he was pretty young. This dude from Vietnam is pretty young. I don't know. But that's what I've told you before. Please do not use venomous. Somehow he followed and he said a lot of venomous. Like, okay, fine. Now I'm stuck on moves. What should I play? What should I play? Actually, I am being adopted. I'm being adopted. Sadly, I am. This pawn looks so scattered, but it's not weak actually. Came from S6. Big time trouble again. Big time trouble again. I don't know how I can play this low. D5. Things suddenly become so bad for me. Let's play faster. Let's play faster. I'm trying to focus right now, really focus right now. Don't want to lose the game. Now it's come to very draw's position. Let's flag him, let's flag him. On the downtime, let's flag him. Of course I'm weaker, but let's try to win this one. That's a bad move, of course it is. I don't want to take a draw that quick. Let's keep on going. What? Oh, that is tricky. Damn tricky. Damn tricky, this guy. That exchange is quite tricky at this time control. Oh shit. Okay, fine, 5 steps. I'm playing quite slow as well. So I lost it, which is understandable. Nice, nice, nice. Where's free ropes? Where's free ropes? Where's free ropes? I don't see. Oops, free ropes? What? Yes, I said free ropes. Okay, now let's play this. I don't want to play slap anymore. Well, this guy is strong. Like, I mentally losing a lot of games to him. A lot of reading as well. But okay, he's strong. Let's accept this. Grandmother? Really? Hell, I must be clever. Actually, I lost that one Kimi. I do not win that. Actually, even though he don't touch my ropes, I'm still losing. Time to eat something. Zeta is strong, you guys. Zeta is strong, you guys. Yes, he is, and he's always an amazing commentator as well. Unacceptable, guys, unacceptable. Okay, luckily I have this. Thanks Rhea for the follow. I think I can get something like 1,300 followers today. Can you try and check for me how many followers I have right now? This is strong as well, this is strong as well. He's playing all kind of great moves. Comparing to me, I'm playing all of strange and very crazy moves. Okay, some weaker, of course, some weaker, of course. Thanks AG2 for the follow, appreciate it as well. What's H5 forcing? He seems to want to provoke my weaknesses. Okay, this definition will be so worse for me. I can at least draw this one. At least draw this one. I'm even thinking about more, I think. You want to take an e4 course, maybe queen e6? Yeah, should be like this. Okay, I think I can win this one. I can win this one for you. For you guys, I will win this for you. I will win this one for you. I'm pretty sure about that. Very small and very tricky, guys. Tricky. That's bad actually, that's bad. Okay, I need to be really careful. Now, this first trick is annoying. Damn annoying. Two pawns up, but still sucks at winning games. Shitty. I'm playing better than usual. I'm better and worse than usual. Let's play fast. Let's play faster. Let's play faster. He want to win. He want to win. I can see that. Okay, let's win that, bro. No! How can it be that cruel? This is so cruel. Damn tricky. Yeah, draw. Unless I'm not losing. Unless I'm losing. And thanks, hello, for the follow. Okay, appreciate it again. Very strong players. And now I'm something like, I lost only 2 games, and now I am, for some reasons, I am losing something like, yeah, 30 ratings points. How crazy. Don't know how it can be like that. This guy is very famous and very great teacher, of course. This is Bishop G4. This is well-known drawers line. I must say that. Yes, I am actually now and down a little bit. You know what? Actually, like when I stream, I always got some people like this. They are pretty strong, but they don't play much. But simply I got down on ratings. That is crazy. Like if I met players stronger than me, so I can get ratings, but I pretty much play like this, so simply I lost a lot of ratings, ton of ratings. I don't know why he played this move. This move makes no sense to me. I may try and stream for something like half an hour more. So let's try to get back some ratings at least. I maybe have a good matches against this guy. I'm eating guava. I don't know if your country have this kind of. Yeah, here it is. Guava, I think. Guava. Here it is. You want to see? Here it is. And here it is. Not fruit. This is it. I don't know if this is in your country. I love Travel Josh, but in my country it is very, very delicious. Yeah, very tasty. Okay, now I need to write this game. So yummy. That's so tasty. Time for riding this guy. Actually, I think you want to write it strong, but you're writing it in wrong order, I believe. Please writing this guy. Here. Okay, let's draw again. Okay, accept this. Look, I expect this. I expect this. And I'm gonna this one. Okay, now I'm winning right away. Wow. Okay, thanks for the gift. No, it is simply drawing. Bad techniques. Flagging times. I wonder what is this? That is a bad tennis by me. Drawing. I can simply win this one very easy. I can draw this. Hello Kimmy as well. Hello Kimmy. You here? I think right now there are not many kind of on the bot tournament, so doing live commentary is something unable, I believe. It's so tricky, guys, so tricky. But okay, that's gonna be fun games. Except on kind of fun matches. Actually, I do want to practice for the title arena tomorrow. Actually, it is something like 13 hours from my country, so some games like this helps me a lot. Favorite opening? It depends. Okay, this guy lost recognition somehow, I think. I prefer the names of it. Against E4, I prefer London. Actually, like, that is easy to play and it lists for something suits me. Time to go for this. Now time strike back in the center. Normally when your opponent try attacking through the flanks, so you need to strike back in the center. Oops, where? Search. Is he streaming too? Guys? Do you know if he is streaming as well? Ah, really? Hello, Morfinsky. He's streaming as well. Okay, so good luck. I know. But okay, I'm trying to do both things, and let's take the pawns I want to. And he just disconnected. Okay, this guy, I think he has not a stable connection activities, I'm not so sure. Why do I play this move? This move is bad. This is a bad move, I think. This is a bad move. Let's do this. And thanks Akan Joel for follow as well. Appreciate it. I'm calculating these steps. Is this works? It this works. Queen E1. Even Queen D4 not so bad at all. I don't think I'm thinking about Queen A1 as the main alternatives. Okay, let's play normally. Don't want to risk. I should remove that. Don't know why I don't remove there. Cost me one very important seconds. Okay, now I'll kill this bishop and kill this bishop as pawn as well. No drops. I want something like knight b4 and something like down a queen. Yes, it is. 3 pawns. And now my knights defend everything. Everything. Maybe play knight b5. Okay, I see this, but actually I just played so fast to prevent it. But okay, I think this is my only thing to do. Let's opt for this. Let's opt for this. Rook b2 incoming. Okay, maybe play this, but I can play. Yeah, I can play d3. Not so sure. This guy is quite a losing condition for a long time. I don't know why. And d3. Touch. It could be 2 king before. Let's make it quick. Yeah, thanks for complimentary. I'm trying my best to improve the channel quality. I don't fear about this. I have this actually. Okay, now time to get out of this. I don't want to say d1 anymore. Okay, now my knights can run back. Home sweet home. Home sweet home. f6 first. If I'm gonna win this, so simply that I got really bad at bullets right now. Time to some nonsense things. Let's go for this. Four, 5. So hard to win any games. So hard to win any games. Okay, London again, I guess. Really? And Primov? Yeah, he's very solid. So very solid players who wants to offer something like pretty solid and pretty careful moves, I believe. Let's go with this, see what happens. Let's play e4 first. Here's what my plan, here's what my plan. Let's carry it. Let's carry it out. Let's go, e5. I think my chance is right here. a4, I don't want to play b5, so a4 should be played. Preventing b5 is very crucial, like, okay, knight d2, yeah, knight d2, should run knight a3, let's play knight d2 I think. Time to get the d6. Yep, want to play knight g6, I don't know, so let's play knight c4 first. That's surprising me, what is this? Accept this guy, the pawn structures, I don't know why, so let's accept this again. I can't free with that. I can test this, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out things. I want an f4. Maybe queen e4 first. Yeah, we go. This is not so bad at all. Maybe it's not. Let's go with this. I'm trying to go for some tricky things right now. Did my backfire something? Did my backfire? But I need to figure out things really carefully. These are my threats. These are my threats. we need to be pretty careful. I mean this as well. Okay, touch Queen F7, understandable. Yeah, I think I expect this. Touch VT for follow, appreciate as well. Okay, now to play Queen E2, now back, maybe not back time. So G3 may come to this. Let's not go back. Okay, now I can play knight E5, so I think my position looks stronger. Go knight E5, of course. Queen F5. I guess I'm playing D7 simply. Yeah, I expect this. Let's go with this. This knight is damn strong E5, so I think it's pretty good for me, so sure. It must be. Okay, so now time to defending, maybe push G3 first. I mean, rook E1 first. Yeah, I need to defend extra on this knight at E5. I'm planning this and this. So bishop E1 should be played. This pawn is defending great by the knight E5, and this knight is so damn strong. And now I think I got a disadvantages. Disadvantages. He managed to surprise me again. What is this move? G5, what's he doing with this? That is Ferrari just for a follow. Your name seems to be very fast actually. Your names make me think about something really fast. G3 of course. Let's play slowly first, I don't want to rush. So we are up in time and we have a lot of things, so let's try to play carefully first before doing something pretty. Decisive. Now Queen G4, let's play this. Exchange queens. This surprised me a bit. I don't think exchange queen is from here. Okay, this is F5 with the E pawn, which I forget. Okay, F3, bishop F2, and A5, of course. Misplaced somewhere. I misplaced somewhere, guys. So that's my bet. I can still playing for more. Take this pawn seems to be the best way to do. And let's take this pawn, I think. The A pawn can be left for a long other times. Okay, now I can defend this. Now this pawn is free pawn, let's take it. Okay, now King H2, Pre H4. Okay, riding him. Ah, he takes B2, I think he's taking B2. Five. Yeah, it's a bit slow. I guess he's a bit slow, which might be hard for him to play. Like in the end, like I don't think he's a good bullet player. Yeah, so I think pretty decent players, but a little bit slow, I believe. So he'd rather lose on time rather than playing bad moves. But he playing very careful chess, like we can see that simply. Make very careful decision. Yeah, this guy was some solid, super solid. Super solid players. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so what happens? c5. Yeah, let's play this. Of course I'm not. Like, unless I know strategy right now. Actually, I'm playing bad chess. But somehow trying to play until the end and then flag him was quite my strategy right now. I don't know. I think that's his strategy. He wants to go for something extra solid, ultra solid. I mean, extra solid is not something you want to talk. I think ultra solid is the way. Playing very solid, very solid. I don't know which word I can describe this guy instead of the word very solid. Wow, thanks for Richard for a read. Appreciate it. Wow. Thanks for a read. He seems to want to go for something very solid. Understandable, but I don't know. This might be not suitable for me. I think that it is his choices. Let's don't talk about his choice. I think, like, okay, that is what he want to do. He want to be so solid. He want to make less mistakes. So understandable, I believe. Don't want to change the rules like that. Everyone has some chances. So if I want to have some chances, so let's keep pieces on board. Might be risky, but okay. I think against this guy I can offer something like risky approaches. What? That's a queen c5? No! Oh. I missed this. Queen c5 looks devastating. Okay, let's think. Let's take time to think. Yeah, devastating. Yeah, he plays that. Very strong players, of course. You see that without hesitation. So forcing me to go queen h7 maybe. Forcing. No, it's not deadly. It's not over yet. Of course I'm weaker, but things are not that deadly. I am very resilient as well, you know. I'm going to plug in e5 first and then queen g7. I mean, h5 is not a battle. Let's go for this, I think. Maybe we should go h5, I guess. Should h5, I believe. Far from clear. This queen can provide enough protection for the queen, for a king. So right now it is far from clear. Go for this. Surprise me again. This guy is giving me very, I think. Oh, what is this? I don't know. Queen f4 is crazy. I know he need to resign, I think. c5. No, he lets it. I don't know why. This guy even not resign. Okay, now he resign. c5. Yeah, okay, that's a comeback, I think. I think queen c5 was something bad, but okay, luckily I can still defend. Okay, now I win 6-5, but I still lost something like 20 ratings. You know? This line again, this line again. This line once again. Let's see if he doing this again, e4. b5 he play understandable, so let's play a4. Time to fire at his, I think, pawn structures. This was maybe, I think he play this. Okay, this is surprising again. Somehow he's making something surprise to me. I don't know why. Can we go for e5? I can swing this rook to g4 if I want to. So let's put the rook on a4 for a minute. No. That will be too bad to play that. Okay, time for swinging the rooks and start the assault. Time starting assault across right now. Some of the rooks is swinging like this and this. Very great, and somehow it works so fast. What is this? Okay, he want to play this, I guess. Time to go for this. This look deadly, I don't know why. This looks so good to me. I don't know, it might be nuts, but it might be. Goes for a kill, guys. Typical me, like I see the chances and I'm trying to grab it right away. h5, let's go. Why should I be afraid? Let's keep on going. Understandable moves, but I don't know, I do not appreciate it. I don't know, I'm not gonna play this normally. He played this, I think, in a second. Okay, he played this. Very safe players. Now come to d4, now I'm very strong knight in d4. If I can bury the knight in d4 so simply, I got a winning position. Okay, king's knight d4 cross, I tell you guys. Bishop c2 right now, and with threat of bishop e4, I'm simply winning. I don't know how to play for him right now. Like, have no card. Okay, what is this move? Bishop 4, let's play this. Bishop 4 first. Well, let's try to think for a while before coming to the solution. Let me play this first. Thanks Dana for follow, appreciate it as well. Time to go for the kill. Kill. He's quite slow as well. I think this is not working like this. I don't know why his thing is so slow like this. The only one to play. He's still thinking so slow. Sometimes it's quite understandable. I mean, cannot be understand. Like, I don't know. Time to create small threads like this. Okay, you take this. Okay, now no need to knight on f2. Okay, play this, surprising me a bit. Well, okay, fine. Let's go with this. Straight for the kill. Straight for the kill. Okay, 7-5. 7-5. Four wins in a row. 4 wins in a row. I don't know. Is he losing, so why he not resign instead of letting time run out? That was really strange. I don't know. Yeah, the threatening frog. Threatening frog. Okay, one final game. I think one final game need to go. One final game. Actually, I'm not a normal international master, man. I'm not a normal international master, my friend. So listen to me, I don't think that is gonna be that a shame, I don't know. I'm not a normal international masters, I believe. Okay, let's play this first, preventing this and I'm G4, of course. Okay, play this. Do plan this before. I want to win 5 games in a row and it stops. I have won 4 in a row, so now 1 more games left. This game I don't want to play something shitty like CD4. Yeah, that's what shitty moves. Yeah, Grand International Master. That's a nice way to say. Plan this, plan this. See, okay, he goes with this. I don't know, but other than seems works, other than seems working. It seems bad to him, I don't know why, but this looks red to me. Queen 3 and d4. faster. He might play this, I don't know. He might play this. But okay, that's bad move, I don't know. I think he'll play session before, trying to go for some chances. Okay, knight e4. Okay, this is not surprising me, I must say that. I think he can simply resign right now. I mean, it's a lot of pawns down and I think game is over. Suddenly. Game's over. He keep on playing. Okay, that surprised me again. Thanks Lulu for follow. Appreciate it. I need to go after this game. And now what is this? Even d4 seems strong enough. Let's play d4, I think. Let's keep the drops away before playing knight b4. Of course, knight b4. Resignation is okay right now. D3 is coming. I tell you guys, 5 games in a row, 5 wins in a row. 5 wins in a row. I think I'm playing. I think my strategy until the end works. Yeah, a lot of frogs. This is frogs, a lot of frogs. Okay, so before it goes, let's stream browsers. Okay, good games. I need to go. Good luck for the stream. Okay, let's go. Yeah, okay, so 5 wins in a row. You can see it right here. 5 wins in a row. I wins against him 8-5 and I'm still losing some 10 ratings. Yeah, that was something like, you see that when I first played with him, so I got something like, yeah, 2980 and now I got 2972. Yeah, still lost ratings. But okay, I think I can be proud of what I'm doing at the end. Like 5 wins in a row. 5 wins in a row. Which is, I think, good enough. Okay, I need to go. And see, I think I have adopted. Okay, so see you in 2 days when we're gonna play the Sub Sunday. On the Sub Sunday in 2 days, and we're gonna try to draw Dino again. Need to go. Thanks Rolex for the subs today. Thanks guys for coming here to watch, and thanks for all the support, guys. I hope that you enjoyed my channel, and I hope that you guys feel that what I'm doing is quite helpful and the quality is not so bad, I think. So I really hope you guys enjoy my channel and hope you have a good time coming here with me. Okay, I need to go. Let's find someone to read. Okay, wait a second. What is this? Get back to browsers. Find someone to read right now. Okay, Peter is still streaming. Wow, Peter is still streaming. So let's just center. Wow, Peter is still streaming. Wow. Okay, so thank you guys for coming here, and nice to see you.
Hours doing puzzles. Would you